out there, YouTube? What's going on, guys? It is D-Dun here, the most chill COD player. And if you see this video, make sure you check out my last one. I got my scuff today, so I'll be playing here in a little bit after I finish making this video with my new scuff, and hopefully it's as glorious as I remember. Let's see. Gameplay in the background is a 40 gun streak. I may cut it short because it's kind of a longer video. As you can see, I'm using the MP11, which is quickly becoming my new favorite submachine gun. Ever since the ASM1 nerf, it just hasn't been the same, and I don't have the speakeasy anymore. So I have switched to the MP11, and I'm loving it currently. Now, keep in mind this is a modded account, but I have like a 6.5, like a 6.5, a 6.6 KD with this gun. So it's pretty legit. If you have a decent connection in the lobby, it actually is really good with the silencer. It reminds me a lot of the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3. So if you have neglected this weapon, make sure to give it a try, especially if you have the Goliath. This is just the base variant, but yeah, pick up a DNA bomb and a little streak behind it. I am playing Hardpoint because this is the Mosh Pit playlist, and I think that's pretty much everything I have to say about the gameplay. But I have some really tragic I want to talk to you guys about. I did mention it in my unboxing video, if you guys have already seen that. And that is because something very tragic in my life happened yesterday, and I want to talk about it. So basically, my brother, when I say my brother, he's really my brother-in-law, but you know, brother by marriage, whatever. He's still my brother. He's still a part of my family. He almost died yesterday, and I mean legit almost died. He was riding his motorcycle, and I don't really know the exact circumstances of what happened just prior to the accident, but basically a truck came up behind him, had no idea he was there, and just straight up ran him over. The truck hit him from behind, and apparently just kept driving, ran him right over. He was airlifted to the hospital, which was like 50, 60 miles away from the accident. And at the time that it happened, I was at work, but my shift had just finished. And my wife called me, and she said, "You need to get home now. Sammy was in a wreck, and I need to go to the hospital." So obviously, I came straight home. She immediately left. I had to stay home with the kids because really, a hospital is just not a good place for kids. And yeah, they didn't really know anything. They actually got there before the helicopter got there with him. There was some speculation that there may be some internal bleeding. But when he got there, actually, he was conscious. He could talk. Obviously, he was, strapped down on a board with like a neck brace and everything. He was in a lot of pain, obviously, and they ran a bunch of tests and everything. And after it was all said and done, basically, he came out of it with a lot of road rash. A lot of road rash. If you don't know what road rash is, it's just basically if you wreck your motorcycle, just all your skin basically just gets ripped off from sliding along the ground at a very, very high speed. He has a bunch of broken bones. He has a broken ankle, broken ribs, a couple other broken things. Originally, they thought that the injury on his leg was road rash, but apparently something actually punctured and went straight through his leg. So they're looking at that to make sure that there's nothing more severe going on. But for all intents and purposes, it looks like at the moment that he's going to be okay, that he's not going to need surgery or anything. But it's obviously going to take a really long time to recover because he has so many broken bones. My wife showed me a picture of his stomach, and it was pretty gruesome. He literally has no skin left on his stomach, and it's actually part of it is black from the tire, leaving tread on his on his stomach. It's really tragic, and it was just a normal day. It was just a normal day. Nothing was different than any other day. And then I just get a call that says, like, from my wife. She told me whenever she heard about everything, she thought that whenever she was going to get to the hospital, they were going to tell her that her brother was dead. And when you hear a truck ran over your brother, I would, while he's on a motorcycle, that was honestly the first thought that came to my mind. I was preparing myself mentally to have to cope with my wife coming home and having to try and comfort her after her brother was murdered. And it's a terrifying thought, and I just want to leave you guys, just please don't take anything for granted. I've seen this isn't even the first time. I've done a commentary about this before, but my very first like real father figure in my life, who was actually my uncle, he passed away extremely young in his 50s, and it was a horror. Like it was just a normal day. He wasn't sick, he didn't have cancer, he wasn't dying. He just had a massive heart attack and died. I have a friend who lost his 1-year-old son, and you guys, just please, if you take anything away from this commentary, I'm not trying to make it really heartfelt and really super emotional, even though I mean it kind of is, but please just tell the people that you love them, cherish them, and never take anything or anyone especially for granted, because you can never know when that normal day that you're living is going to turn into the worst day of your life. And that's all I have for you guys today. I'm not going to do the outro. Just please, just take 2 minutes out of your day and really think about what I said today. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.